How are you guys doing today? Motivation Friday, July 23rd, 2021. Today I want to talk about five years, so stay tuned. My name is Jay, and welcome to Ask a Debt Collector. Now, I've been in the debt collection industry for over 15 years. I've done it all, from skip tracing to collecting to management, and I've owned 2 debt collection agencies. For the past 8 years, I've been the go-to guy for friends and family for questions regarding debt and credit, and now I want to be that person for you. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. Let's go. A free pay-to-delete letter or a free consultation, be sure to email me at askadebtcollector@barrierrecovery.com. The information will be in the description. Also, if you have any questions about credit or debt, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. And let's get into it. 5 years. What do I mean when I say 5 years? Today is a very, very special day for me. 5 years of marriage. Today marks our anniversary, July 23rd. I wasn't sure if I was even going to do a YouTube video today for Motivation Friday. I figured, I could miss it. But I want to stay consistent as much as possible. But nevertheless, 5 years of marriage. I've known my wife for 8 years. We've been married for 5. And it has been a journey. Some ups and downs. More ups than downs. Downs, by all means, were my fault. I'll admit that as a man. But I'm so happy that today is our anniversary. So if you want to say happy anniversary, put it down in the comment section. I appreciate that. But nevertheless, I just want to talk about the journey with me and my wife from the beginning. So let's talk about, number one, how we met. So, for those of you who think online dating is bad, I met my wife online. For those of you who believe the free online dating sites are even horrible, which at times they can be, I met my wife. Can you guess? Wait, I'm going to pause. Can you guess what online dating site that I met my wife? Put it down in the comment section. Pause the video, put down in the comment section what dating website you believe I met my wife at. Okay, so now let me tell you. We met on Plenty of Fish. Yes, I said Plenty of Fish. So for those of you who are dating on Plenty of Fish, there is hope for you out there. I know there's a lot of BS out there when it comes to that site, but hey, I met my wife on that site. That's where we met. We don't like to, well, she doesn't like to tell people that, but I like to tell people that because for those of you who are on Plenty of Fish, it's a free dating website. You can meet the person you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life. That's what I did. Nevertheless. So, met her there. For those of you who know my journey a little bit, I was married previous. That marriage was over for over 2 years. I'm from San Diego. I moved out to Ohio to try and work that out. Toledo, Ohio, of all places. Coming from San Diego, it makes you, nothing against anyone who lives in Toledo who may have even seen these YouTube videos, but when I left San Diego and lived in Toledo, then that's when I knew I took San Diego for granted. I'll never take this place for granted again. Nevertheless, I came back to San Diego after that situation didn't work out. I had nothing. I had no car. I had a few bucks to my name, and I was crashing on my cousin's sofa. Went on a few dates with my wife, and they were great. They were awesome dates. I knew something was different about her the first time that I met her. She didn't give me a hard time about not having those things, because most women, I mean, hey, I have a daughter. If she told me she met some guy who was living on a couch at 30 years old and didn't have a car, I probably wouldn't have encouraged her to talk to this person. But she stuck with me, you know, and she saw something in me that, she saw some potential ultimately in me. When I would ask her that, like, later in life, like, what made you, you know, date me, knowing my situation, my circumstance? And she said that from the way that I talked and the things that I said, and given the circumstance that you were in, I didn't judge you. And she figured she would just see what happens as we were dating. And so, obviously, we dated probably, about 2.5, 3 years. Then we ended up getting married, and the rest is history. But nevertheless, she ultimately is my rock. I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for her. For those of you who are dating, who are single out there trying to find your significant other, understand with a partner, I believe, and this is just my opinion, life becomes better. I'm not a religious person, but obviously, biblically, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. That's something that was said in the Bible. Not that that's the all, see all, but there are so many quotes and so many things out there about finding the right partner, because the right partner can help elevate you, or you can lose out. So I think the universe that I did find my wife at the time that I found my wife, even though it was a very, very tough time for me at that time, she was my rock, and she's been there for me with regards to that. So, happy anniversary to my wife. Happy anniversary to anyone else out there who may have gotten married on July 23rd. A little small story for you. If you live in San Diego, July 23rd, around that time span, you don't want to have a marriage, especially if you got a lot of people trying to come in from out of town. Our problem was ComicCon. Those of you who don't know what ComicCon is, it is a craze. Millions of people, I think like 3 or 4 million people come in during that week. So what happened? Hotels, car rentals, everything goes through the roof. Like a regular, motel, which will cost you, anywhere from $60 to $80 a night. Those were like $300 a night. And then, I don't even want to get into the other things. It was sort of kind of a nightmare. A lot of people couldn't come to our wedding due to the fact that either all the hotels were booked up, or people were asking for way too much money. And that's all due to ComicCon, San Diego. That's held here every year. Obviously, through COVID, it didn't. I think this year they'll have it again. But that's that story. Again, happy anniversary to anybody out there who may be celebrating an anniversary today on July 23rd, or anywhere in the month of July, let's say. In the month of July, happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, a special anniversary to my wife. And I'm going to leave you guys with a few pictures of our wedding, and I'll see you on Monday.